Hello everyone, welcome back. Sorry I haven't posted in a few days. I've been kind of busy lately, but today we're going to be talking mainly about Dave & Buster's stock, why the trade has gone wrong so far, but why I see it going good from here out. I know I've said that a few times now, but it seems like the timeline just keeps getting pushed further and further back because of weird trading patterns, and also Tesla stock, which has been on an amazing run. So let's look into all of that. Today, Dave & Buster's stock did finish down 1.69%, but I am down 10% on the position, about $870. My cost basis was $12.91, and right now it's sitting right around $11.59. So let's take a look at the weird trading patterns I'm talking about. Let me just make this chart a few days. So you can see that it's been very up and down. And if we look at this day here, I'll get the date in a minute. The stock finished up a couple percent. This was on July 10th, and today is the 14th, so this would have been Friday, July 10th. The stock finished up some, but then you can see the stock finished around $12.09, so I was still down a little over 80 cents. And then coming into Monday, it actually looked really promising pre-market. And then it fell, and I was down about 3.7% for that day, around 10 in the morning. But what Dave & Buster's tends to do is has this drop, and then the rest of the day it spikes, as you can see with every single one of these days. And then at one point during the day, Dave & Buster's was up 5%, and we were only down about 2% on our overall position. And then it just tanked through the rest of the day, along with the overall market, and it finished down about, but it ended up falling 7% from the high and finished down about 2.5%. And today, same exact thing. One time, it was up around 2.3%, and it finished the day It finished the day down 1.7%, and it had this fall here, and it fell 4%. So Dave & Buster's is just having really weird trading sessions, but it just makes me more confident that we're going to see a bounce back. As you can see, the RSI keeps bouncing off of these levels. MACD, same thing, not much movement there. It's pretty much just following that line, shadowing that line. And you can see these past few days on Dave & Buster's stock. So let's take a look at the 1 year, 1 day. I bought, I want to say it was this day here, maybe this day. So it was either July 7th or July 6th. I'd have to go back through my orders and take a look, but I am down 10% now. Let's look at Tesla stock. If you've gotten to this point in the video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. It helps me out. And yeah, let's take a look at Tesla stock. So Tesla stock's just been on a run since last summer. It was right around June 3rd to this past peak. It was up 800%. And that is a fairly big market cap stock. You can see even here today, up 1.3%. But let's look at what happened yesterday. Part of the overall weird market trend. Let me just turn this into a 2-day chart. Actually, that might not do it. I might have to... No, that does do it. Tesla stock at one point yesterday was up 17%. And then throughout the rest of the day, it fell from that high. It fell about 17%. So it closed the day out about flat yesterday. And that was really weird because stock had risen 17% and then fell about, it looks like 19% actually is how much it fell. And so that's just absolutely insane. And that was part of a broad overall market trend yesterday of the weird. Let me pull up the Dow. You can see this here. The Dow fell 2% within the course of 2 hours and 15 minutes, which usually doesn't happen. That is absolutely insane. And through the course of today, it was up about 2.7%. So just really weird trading patterns lately. And I'm not sure if this is going to continue or what we'll see here. But it's just really, really weird on the market's part. Let's go back to Tesla. Today, up about 1.3%, and it had this mid-morning drop, and it fell 10% over the course of 40 minutes. But let's take a look at the... I'm going to have to make this time frame bigger. 4 hours, 360 days. Let's do... daily. There we go. And 3 years. Let's take a look at Tesla's chart over the past 3 years. Look at this chart. Look at what this chart looked like at one point. Let's take a look at where I bought the stock actually. You can see mid-March, I bought around this area here. Right around that area, and I sold around $600. So I made about 100% profit. Had I held just a tiny bit longer, 500%. So that is just absolutely insane. Tesla stock has been on such a run. Elon Musk is now like the 7th richest person in the world. And Tesla has like the 10th biggest market cap of all US stocks, bigger than Toyota, all the car companies. And it's bigger than a few of the car companies combined. And so that's just very weird trading patterns. And I would not be surprised to see Tesla actually start to fall from this area. But let's take a look at the TQs. And let's see if it's a good investment right now. Personally, I don't think so. I think the market's going to have a fall at some point. Whether that's now, over this next week to 2 weeks, I don't think it will be. It may be again. It's just whatever the market does is what it does. It's hard to predict normally anyways, but it's been even harder to predict lately. Just everything is so messed up within the markets. And it is having some very strange trading patterns. The NASDAQ today was only at 0.7%, where the Dow was up a little over 2%. So that's another thing that almost never happens. And I think that markets are going to probably fall over the next 3 to 6 months. It depends on how news with everything going on is. And let's take a quick look at GNUS brand stock. Leave a comment below if you want me to buy 4 shares of GNUS brand stock. Leave a comment below, please. Okay, it helps the videos, and I'll buy GNUS brand stock, hold on to it, and not sell. No matter where it goes, I'll hold on for the long term, and we'll just see where it goes. Just a fun little $10 trade, but you need to leave a comment below if you want to see that. Here's the chart of GNUS brands. It had run up like 13,000%. It's fallen 80% since then. Very volatile stock, and all you have to do to see me invest in it is leave a comment below Yes, invest in Genius brands, or no, do not invest in Genius brands. So, thank you. Have a good day. Happy investing.